My name is Paula, and I live every day with heart failure. I'm so glad you found this site. You're going to find a lot of information and hopefully some answers to your questions if you've been recently diagnosed. I'm here to share my experience, strength, and hope living with heart failure, heart disease, every day. Two of the most important things that I learned over the last 12 years since being diagnosed with heart failure is self-advocacy and our mental health. Those two skills, if you will, I had to learn how to speak up for myself, how to advocate for myself, how to ask the right questions to get the right answers. My mental health suffered. I became depressed. My self-esteem plummeted when I was first diagnosed. And I attached a lot of my esteem to working. I wasn't able to work anymore. To owning my home and taking care of it and gardening and cutting the grass. And I couldn't do that anymore either. And as a result, I did become very depressed. So when I would go to see the doctors, I would have questions. I would write them down before I went because it's so easy to forget to ask what you want to know about medications, or what does it mean, heart failure? What does that mean? Where am I sitting on the pendulum of heart failure? And often it was met, especially if I was in the ER or hospitalized in my city and being treated with good doctors, but they didn't know me. My care team is out of the Peter Monk Center at Toronto General. They knew me. But in my city, where I'm from, as I don't live in Toronto, I had to tell my story over and over and over, because these docs did not know me. They did not know my history. They didn't even have the medical reports from Toronto, where I live. So I learned to carry a binder with me of all my health reports and results, and I took that to the hospital every time I went. And it was my go-to. If there was a new test to be performed, a new procedure, I've had 3 open heart surgeries in 11 years. And the most recent was within the last year, almost a year and a half now. So each time I was faced with going to the hospital, being admitted, and feeling so unwell, and yes, I might be very sad, my binder with all my information really helped be my voice. So asking for help, be it for your physical health or your mental health, is crucial in getting the care that you need and deserve. The other thing is to talk to somebody else who is also in heart failure, maybe similar to your own. Sometimes I found I didn't have that. And there is today several support Facebook groups that you can join, and you can connect and hear other people's stories, and you're like, they just took the words out of my mouth. I just went through that. I don't need to tell you. It's a pretty scary thing to live with. And some days you may have good days, some days you may have bad days, and these support groups are invaluable. I wish you nothing but the best in your recoveries, in your journeys, and go through this website. You will learn so much to satisfy your fears, and you'll feel better. You can do this. If I can, you can.